I am working on learning myself to weld here. So I think I've got it set up pretty good this time for the video end. So let's see. Got the welder. So hopefully y'all can see it. Stuff I'm working on. And then I'm gonna have my tablet to try to read the comments. Oh, there I am. Try to make the chat big. There we go. I should turn it on, I guess. On button. All right, so I'm putting it in manual mode this time, because someone told me that. And let's see, looks like it's on 30. Now, one thing I'm not liking right now with this machine is I can't see the display very well. Flux 2T. All right, cool. So it saved the settings I had it on it last time, so that's nice. Hey, never done. Good to see you. Let's see. Hopefully, I can. Oh, I gotta turn the volume on this thing down. I was hearing myself over there on my tablet. Okay. So my goal here is I'm using the tablet to read your comments, because my eyes are, you know, whatever. So first, I'm just going to try to grind some more of this rust off so I got something clean. So how's everyone doing today? Hope y'all doing good. So turn it to grinding mode. Is that a good? Hopefully I've got a good darkness setting. Maybe a pinch darker. Right now it's at I think the wire speed is 202. And it's at 20 volts. I think this needs to be darker. Your wire speed down a little bit. Alright, thank you, classic car guy. Try. I'll try 191 or 191, 19.1, I don't know. Is there a point? Can I flip this? There we go. Flip it around. There. There's the one I just did. Come on, focus. There we go. I think it looks a little better than the others I did. Like that one I got a little hole. That one don't look horrible, I guess. Looks pretty damn good. Well, thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. Well, I guess you're a classic car guy, so. Anyway. There's my workpiece. Helps if I put my glove on the right way. Okay, that's me moving too fast, I think. Oops. Too slow. I think that's looking somewhat good. Turn it down a smidge more. Now I'm at 18.3. And there's that last one I just did. Which, I mean, it's looking a lot better than when I did that. Yeah. So, getting closer, but... Oh, that was a hole. Where'd that hole go? Right there. That's from earlier, I think. Anyway, in a little bit here, I'm going to clean that piece up and try to join it on the end here. So I want to try to figure myself how to tack weld. Now, here's my settings. I'm at 18.3 on wire and 20 on voltage. Now, I think I should turn the voltage down maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I want to show you this. Because we only get this for about a week a year. It's already, a lot of them flowers have already come off. Come on. Well, that's pretty. There's the prettiness. There's my backyard. That there past the fences, it's a common area. Good, that tree, so pretty. And then the deer come through most mornings, and they'll sleep out here all night. We come up in the morning, and we just got deer hanging out in our backyard. Line this up. There we go. I'll show you this before I clean it. See right there, that one. That's the one I just did. And now, when I look down inside, which will be hard to show you, it, I don't know, I guess it looks okay? I don't really know. See if I can, let's see. Can I angle it? Are you able to see that? Let's see. Be along the top there. You can kind of see where the heat comes through on a bunch of them. You need to do a small overlapping C to get dimes. I will say I've welded for a number of years. Your dad welded for a long time, but you haven't. Okay. You need to do small overlapping C to get dimes. Okay, I'll try the C's. See if I can. Ooh, that time I could actually kind of see the metal, like the pool, the weld pool. Oh, it's on full dark. Yeah, I burnt through right there. Or at least left a deep pit. I just want to say I really appreciate you guys watching. Go slower. Okay. If it burns through, amps too high. If it spits too low, just keep making small adjustments. So amps. All right, it's not giving me amp adjustment, but I think that's also wire feed, sorta. Is that right? See, I am using 30 wire. And it's flex cord, no gas. I got a big old spool of like 11 pound. Ooh. Man, they not kidding when they say welding position. My back is aching from this hunching. Can I sit? Will this work? See. Let's see. Slow your wire. Alright, so it says wire feed controls how fast you weld. Amps control how hot you're burning in your metal. Which makes sense. I had seen somewhere that a lot of times your wire feed knob sort of also controls the amps, like it ramps them together or something, and I'm not seeing a amp control. So On this machine, if you click the button, it's supposed to change what it does, but it didn't change when I clicked it. So the one over that one controls volts, and then if I click it, it gives me impedance, which I don't know what impedance does. Apparently it's something cool to have if you know what you're doing. Feed wire. No, that's... Yeah, so that button just pushes wire out. Weld mode, gas flow, steps mode, gas, and DIA, which I assume is diameter. Yep. And I think steps mode, that's 2T, 4T, which I'm keeping on 2T right now, because I'm new. Can I turn this? And you'd laugh if you saw how I got this set up. I gotta show you how I got my filming set up here. I've got my grill with this little magnet doo-woppy that hooks to my phone. That's my tripod, because it's right here. It's nice and stable, it ain't going nowhere. Then I got my little workbench thing with all that on it. Tablet there so I can try to read it. So I should move it closer to me. And that's all plugged in over there. It's a real professional setup, man. Let's see. We are here. Oh, what's happening here? Hey, Razuki. I'm just learning myself to weld. That noise is too loud. It's not loud on my side. Of course, I don't know how it's coming through on the phone. Let's see. If you're pushing your wire too fast, it will push too fast. If you slow it down too much, it will spit. Small gauge metal is harder to not burn through, which totally makes sense. So let's see. I think I'm gonna try and slow it way down so I can see the spitting you're talking about. And I think someone told me about, or a video, they didn't tell me, something about frying bacon and popcorn, like the sound. 17. All right, I turned it. It's all the way down to 12.8. Let's see. Your welder is different than mine. I have a Lincoln. It has wire speed and 4 amp settings. Okay. That's cool. I've barely read the directions because ADD. And the directions for this machine aren't the best. I mean, I paid $265 for it. And it's got a plasma cutter, a TIG torch, MIG, flux, and it does TIG. Apparently maybe even high frequency TIG, I don't know. Forget about it. Okay, well that I think is definitely way too slow because it's like little puddle, skip a little puddle, a skip. I mean, all looks pretty well in there. Find a nice clean area. And I think that looks like about the right amount of stick out. Hopefully you can see it, I can't tell. Looking at the phone screen with this on, it keeps darkening and lightening. The one thing I'm not liking with this cheap thing is this here, the tension on the head keeps changing itself, which I either will return it or I'll have to figure out how to make it stay tight. Now I am liking this setting, tighten the screw in the knob. Okay. I would try welding thicker metal to get a feel for it, then work to thinner metal when you get the feel for it. That totally makes sense. Right now, I'm just working with some scrap I have. These were legs off of an old fire pit that, you know, they rusted off, so I kept, I mean, it's got to be thicker than whatchamacallit, like sheet metal on a car. I feel like it's thicker. It's not like that, and I know that's exact measurement, but I have some screws here. I'll try welding them onto here. About 20 gauge. All right, so there. How's that one looking? Because, I mean, I guess it don't look too terrible to me. So I'm gonna keep this setting and just kind of keep going. Should I adjust the voltage at all? Oh, this machine doesn't have like a handy little chart that says, use this volts. Oh. Huh, there is a screw there. Oh, you're a bat. thanks, dude. It feels like it's staying tighter now. Alright. Oh, this one. Classic car guy, what's up? Does he try a Z pattern? Penetration. Yeah, I know about penetration. Let's see. Let's scroll back a second. Duration. Denaturation looks good. What's denaturation? And how slow the wire feed? Well, I bet the wire feed as slow as it goes. It's at 12.8, which I think is in inches per minute. Unless it's centimeters, because it's, you know, not made in America. Nukem Garage, okay. Try Z pattern. Overlapping. Okay, so I'll just try to go real small, right? Oh yeah, turn your shade on, bro. So now right there, it actually looks dug in. Don't move so fast. Okay, well I went too slow. Burnt through. Now, what does the voltage do? Wow. Gotta remember to turn it from grind mode to weld mode. Where did I put the directions? What is different? See, now for some reason it's like really burning in. Okay. Now I'm wondering maybe it's super thin right here, because it's digging in. Instead of being like a lump, the weld is like a divot, and then it goes through. Okay, that's looking better. Yeah, I'm thinking the metal at this end must be a lot thinner. Okay, and that makes sense. Voltage, okay. So it is thin metal and still has rust on the inside. Makes it harder to get a clean weld, which totally makes sense. I know that cheaping out makes it harder to learn as a beginner because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm cheap. But you know, I'm just trying to use some scrap, and then I'm gonna try and go to, there's a metal supply shop somewhat nearby that they sell their their offcuts for like $3 a pound, so I'm gonna go try to get some of that, so I can at least try to get a little better material. I've got a whole bunch of brake rotors, because I change the brakes, and then what do you do with the rotors? Just keep them. I use it as wheel chocks, way down the tarp in the garden, because I'll cover the garden with a tarp and weigh it down so that it kills off all the weeds and everything. see where we at. Looking at this one right there, which I'm thinking it's looking a little more even, less bitty, hopefully. I'm no expert. I taught myself, well, let's see. Get some flat pieces of metal to join them together, then try breaking them. Yup. It sounds like a plan, man. And I like that you taught yourself, because, you know, I like teaching myself things. Everything I've done on a car, I've taught myself, or, you know, had a Haynes manual and followed the directions, that kind of stuff. Watched a YouTube video. Yeah. I think that's looking good, pretty good. Thank you for that tip on tightening up that little screw. I was about to send this thing back. Now, I got this for like $25, I think, off of Temu. And it's got the little side lenses, because I don't know. I plan on doing a lot of crawling under the car to weld stuff. So it's nice to have a little sideways vision. Okay, joining two pieces together makes you learn the C or Z pattern easier. Okay, that makes sense. But the fact that it wouldn't stay tight was what was going to make me send it back, because I figured out the settings for the most part. But it is kind of weird, because you have settings on the inside and then the knob on the outside. So I think the settings on the inside take precedent over the one on the outside, maybe? I don't know. Let's see, small metal is not good to run a long bead, better to spot it slow. Yep, that makes sense. So I'm thinking, like, when I go to put these two together, I do like, I mean, one, you gotta do a couple tacks to get it to stay, but do like that much at a time. But anyway, back to the helmet. It's pretty thin. But, I mean, if it works, right? But let's see. I think I needed to darken it up a little. Because I was getting a little bit of, what do you call it? See, a little floaty, like after a weld. And I don't want to ruin my vision. That would be bad. My vision's bad enough as is. So, but I want to be able to see my pool. So there's the latest one. Let's see. Tag at 1 inch intervals and then add to your tacks and repeat. Yep. Yeah, I've seen that in the videos, you know, they do like spot here, spot here, spot here, spot here, and then go back in between and, you know, keep doing that. Now I'm going to cut off this little, how's that little nub? And I don't know if that means anything. Too cold, too hot technique. But I think that's caused me a little bit of a problem starting, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think I went too fast that time. See, there we go, right there at my fingertip. I think that's starting to look good. Let's see. Keep practicing and you will figure it out. Unscrew your outer tip once in a while to clean the spatter off your welding tip. Good thought. You know, I'm thinking I've got, my welding tip looks too big. Like the hole in it. I might have the wrong one in there. Like the 0.9 instead of the 0.8. That's metric. But I couldn't get the wire through the 0.8. Which is why I put the 0.9. You think I should change that out? Yeah, I know I've got the 0.9 in it, which is, I don't know what that is in freedom units. I'll go grab the tips. Where are they? So I'm turning it off. Now I'm thinking maybe the reason I couldn't get the wire through the 0.8 the other day is I'll show you. I was using these to cut the wire because they were right there on the table. Today I got these pieces of junk. Oh, and see, JG, was it JG Industries Inspiration Garage? Something like that. Innovations Garage. Asked me what was in the barrel, and it made me double think. And I checked, it's not flammable. It smells like nothing in there. But, and I don't know if you can see this. You can tell it looks a little, I didn't see where, there, I think that's too loose maybe. And I'm gonna get me some proper welding pliers and build me like a welding cart. Thing is, all the ones I see online for welding carts would not do well rolling it around to the backyard through the grass. So I'm gonna have to build my own to make it do what I want it to do. And I'll probably just get like a hand truck off a marketplace and some steel wherever. And yep, this is a 0.9, the one I just took off. Yep, see, now the 0.8 fits just fine. And it looks the same on the inside. That little space around the wire. Just a little snug. I think I'll do a few more passes down here, and then I'll clean up like around here as best as I can, because I want to build the two pieces together like this, just for shits and giggles. My son was asking if I'm trying to make something out of this, and I was like, no, not really. I mean, maybe I could turn this into a smokestack for when I eventually turn this barrel into a smoker. That would be kind of fun. Let's see, where do I want to try to go down this part? I'm getting my tablet all dirty. My pants all dirty. Let's see. Come on. Oh, look, it's just like me, really unstable. There we go. Oh. Pro tip, it helps to turn your machine on to weld. All right, that started getting a little ugly. Let's see, build up the edge, then keep adding it to fill it. Yeah, when I can fill the hole. Build up the edge, then keep adding to it to fill it. Alright, I'll save trying to fill holes for a little bit. Maybe I'll try filling the holes on the brake rotor. Now, is filling holes harder with flux because the... Is it small text? Okay. Because of like all the slag and everything? It's looking like a decent weld. Well, I have to go. Good luck with the welding. Let's see. Flux core is all I have welded with. Too cheap to buy the gas. Yeah, those argon tanks are expensive. Now, I have CO2. I've got tons of CO2. Alright, well, I have to go. Good luck with the welding. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in and hanging out for the last, wow, hour. That means I'll have another hour of watch time. I appreciate it. Have a good one, Nukem Garage. Appreciate you stopping in. And I'm just gonna keep at it and keep grinding. Hi. All right, well, I'll see y'all later.